Tate Michael Bennett from Florida is a bigamist. Okay, he was married to a woman by the name of Melissa. In fact, he's still married to Melissa. But then he traveled to Las Vegas to get married to another woman by the name of Amy. Now, as you can imagine, Melissa is unhappy about this, and we have a video report where she shares her thoughts and concerns. Let's watch.
The Las Vegas Strip has long been known as the road to fast money and instant weddings. More than 110,000 marriage licenses are issued in this town every year. But this one is different because the groom that signed this Nevada marriage certificate already has a wife and kids in Orlando, Florida.
Why are you going public with this now?
I'm going public because he's getting away with it. It's like almost getting away with murder because he's murdered my life and now he's still getting to be married to both of us.
Tate Michael Bennett was arrested and booked in the Orange County Jail last October, caught in a lie that dates back to 2005. The charge, bigamy.
So there's two Mrs. Tate Bennetts?
Yes.
The same man?
Same man, same address, on the marriage licenses, everything.
Local 6 has learned Tate Bennett married Amy Bessie, the second Mrs. Bennett, at a ceremony at the Stained Glass Chapel in Las Vegas on November 4th, 2005.
This whole marriage is just a sham.
Heather and Tate were married in September 2000 in Fort Pierce, Florida. They have 2 children. She admits Tate was always cheating on her, but he would always come back.
Okay, now my head's spinning. So you're telling me this guy has a history of cheating and you kept taking him back?
Yeah, unfortunately.
In this 2007 birthday card, he writes, "I will always love you." But that was 2 years after that secret Vegas wedding. He was pulling off a con.
So you never knew?
The whole time he's been on my health insurance, using it every month, the whole entire these 5 years, 6 years.
2 weeks ago, the state attorney's office abruptly dismissed the bigamy charges because based on the Florida statute, quote, the second marriage must take place in Florida.
I think that this may have happened to other people too, and they just never went public with it.
Tate Bennett hasn't been seen at his last address for the last 3 weeks. His attorney declined comment. As for the law, we're working to change it. So bigamy is illegal, no matter what. From the newsroom, Mike Hofeld, Local 6.
Now, is that true? No, that's just Florida. If that were true in every state, then he could marry 48 more women. Because,
right.
you know, as long as it's, but, you know, I don't know if you saw here that his nickname is Tater.
Yeah, Tater.
So and apparently with these 2 women, he's had a group of tater tots. But look, any woman who marries a guy named Tater is asking for trouble. If you marry Tater,
no,
you know.
Believe it or not, the person who made me most angry in this video is his wife, Melissa. Divorce him. Yeah. Divorce him. Well, he murdered my life. Okay, I understand her being devastated, but do you understand what she wants? She doesn't just want to divorce him and, you know, get custody of their 2 children and make sure he's paying child support and all that. She wants to prosecute. She wants him to serve time in jail because bigamy is illegal and you could serve jail time for it, right? So that's what she really wants. She's like, oh my God, he won't serve time in jail. Just divorce him and move on, move on.
She wants Tater to fry. And, you know, look, yes, she's not the first wronged spouse who wants revenge, but she's kind of wasting the state's time. I tend to agree with you on that.
Exactly.
Plus, you know, I don't know. The world is so messed up. You know, the state of Florida just fired the investigators that were investigating all the crooked people, cheating people out of their houses and foreclosures. Yet they have time to pass a law about Tater.
Yes.
You know, I mean, yes, bigamy is wrong. Don't we have more important things to worry about than Tater and Melissa?
I'm going to go one step further.
Yeah.
I don't think bigamy is wrong, as long as there are 2 consenting adults.
Well, 3.
Well, 3,
they would
I'm
all
sorry.
3. See, Melissa's gripe is that they didn't all 3 consent.
Right. If all 3 consent, then I don't think it should be illegal at all. I don't think it's any of the government's business. I'm not a polygamist. I'm not a bigamist.
That clears up one big question I've always had about you.
Yeah,
okay.
you know, I believe in monogamy. I'm in a monogamous relationship. But do I think that people who are consenting to be in a plural relationship, do I think they should serve time in jail? Should it be illegal? Should it be a felony?
Of course not.
Hell
Who
no.
cares?
Hell no. And right now there's this huge case going on in Utah where polygamists are challenging the courts, and they're saying, look, we don't want to be recognized by the state. We don't want our marriages to be recognized by the state, but we don't want people to have the ability to prosecute, and we don't want to have, you know, people throw us in jail because we are consenting adults who want to be in this type of relationship. Just stay out of our business. And I agree with them 100%.
Did you see that picture there just then?
I did.
Did you see the dude looks like Tater. Tater's stepping up his game a little bit. Could be. No, everybody saw Big Love. No, look, you know, I mean, yes, we have. You're right. Actually, I'm going to change and say you're right. Why should it be illegal anywhere as long as all the parties involved consent?
Exactly.
And if they don't consent, leave the guy or woman or whoever it is that broke the deal. Yeah, I agree with you. We got real problems. We don't need to worry about if some people want to live in a group setting. More power to them.